when he was asked about last year, Eliot Wolf now, talking about the Polk, Baker, this draft class, and his comments that he made about we expected more internally, which all indications seemed like a shot at the coaches last year. And he was asked that question point blank. It seems like you were taking a shot at the coaching staff. Was it that? I mean, what did you mean by that? And he kind of doubled down. He didn't really answer him. What did you make of that answer that he gave?
I think it was his way, Chris, again, of taking responsibility away from himself, saying, listen, I thought it was a good draft pick, but our coaching staff didn't develop him or whoever as much as we thought that they would. So they were stunted by their lack of growth because of the coaching staff. Because, it goes back to, I drafted the right guy. I couldn't anticipate the coaching staff couldn't do what they were supposed to do with him, right?
Yeah. That's the problem I have with Wolf. The problem I have with Wolf, who called him we had a heated hotline. Somebody called him a weasel a few weeks ago. I don't know. Somebody called him a weasel.
Was that Jen?
That was Jen.
Probably Jen from Cranston. I can't blame her, and I can't blame people for seeing him that way. Simply because the way Joe, you watched some of that interview with Wolf, right?
Yeah. He definitely passes the buck. He continues to pass the buck.
Yeah.
And it, as far as it not being his fault or and I think that the weaseling seems when someone like Felger asks him those type of questions, you see him in his brain, you can start to see him backpedal. That's where the Weasley sort of feeling comes in. And someone who's not going to stand their ground and pick someone and say, yeah, I picked this guy. He sucked. Well, what do I got to do? You know what I mean? Nobody wants to take responsibility anymore.